Hello everybody, I'm super excited that you're here. My name is Bill Stevens, and today we're going to start to learn about Google Slides and all the awesome things you can do with them. In this tutorial, 1.1, we're going to talk about who can access Google Slides, creating a Google Slide, the URL shortcut, naming your Google Slide, organizing your files in a folder, the Star feature, and introducing themes and templates in Google Slides. Here we go. Who can access Google Slides? That's a great question. Really, anybody that has a Google account can use Google Slides. It is a great presentation software. It's free, and it can really do much more, whether you use it as a student, as an educator, or just for personal use. Later on in this video, we'll talk about what Google Slides can do for you. Creating a Google Slide. There are 4 main ways how to create a Google Slide. The first way is going to your Google Drive and right-clicking within the drive. On the drop-down menu, you'll see Google Slides, left-click it, and that is one way. Another way, in your Google Drive, if you go to New, left-click it, that same similar drop-down menu comes down and you can add Google Slides. Another way is you can go either in your Google Drive, in your Gmail, you can go where the 9 dots are, click it, and you'll find a list of apps and you'll find Google Slides. And finally, you can open up a new tab and go into the URL box and type slides.new, and you'll be transported to a brand new slide page. Naming and filing your slides. Our next logical step is to actually name our slide. Because if we don't name our slides, this slide will literally be titled Untitled Presentation. And we don't want that. So we're going to go ahead and just give it a name for right now. If you go to the upper left-hand corner, highlight the text and just put in what you want to put in. So I'm going to put in sample slide. Okay, and just click to the side. And then next, what we want to do is we want to file our slide. Now, if we don't actually place it somewhere, by default, our slide will go into our Google Drive, unfiled, unorganized. So what we're going to do is if you look over by the title and right next to the star, there is a folder. You're going to go ahead and click Move. And you're going to find the file folder, or you can create a folder by clicking this icon that you want to put this slide. So I have a sample resources right here, and it's an empty folder. I'm going to press Move here, and now whenever I work on this, I can always find it in this folder. The Star feature. The Star feature gives you a great way to find your file, especially if you have a whole bunch of different files and they may be hard to distinguish. You do this by going to your Google Slide, and in between the title and the folder, in the upper left-hand corner, you will find the star. Click the star, it will be highlighted, and then in your Google Drive, when you go to find it, you click starred on the left-hand side. You will find anything that I might have starred is here. And for instance, we find sample slide. Themes and templates. Now that we have our Google Slide basically set up, it's time to spruce it up. And how we do that is by using themes and templates. Now, when your Google Slide comes up, typically you'll get a box over here on the right-hand side. And it will have different types of backgrounds and designs that you can customize with text. One thing that you want to do is you want to find one that will work with perhaps a theme or just a color scheme. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and choose one that works fine right here. Okay, and all I got to do is I have to click it. I can add text, so I'll put in my title, Google Slides 1.1, and you can put a subtitle. My name is Bill Stevens, we'll just keep it at that. And if you look over to the side, you can also import themes on the bottom left. You can actually add pictures as a background, all kinds of different things. The only catch is that it's got to either be a GIF or a JPEG or a PNG. It has to be less than 50 megabytes. So there is a size requirement. More than likely, I'm going to need more than just one slide. So if I go to the upper left-hand corner and I click the plus button, I can create a new slide, and it has that same theme associated with it. Now, right now, Google is assuming that I want a thin box at the top with bigger font and a bigger box at the bottom with smaller font. If I wanted to change that, I could go into this template arrow. So right next to the plus that I added a slide, click the little down arrow or the down triangle, and there's different variations of what I could have. And it can include text. I could also add images or video or different things like that. So that is one way that you can diversify a presentation. Remember, sometimes less is more. So you need to consider that when you're creating a presentation. All right, everybody, that's all I have for Google Slides 1.1. Check us out next time when we add more to the wonderful world of Google Slides. Have a great day.